fruit bats, it's Freelee the Banana Girl here. Today is day 4 of the 30 videos in 30 days, and today's topic is getting fat on a high carb, on a raw food lifestyle.
You look pretty fat. Turner, do a swirl for us.
Do a swirl.
Swirl the physique. Go back to the
bumblebee has arrived.
There's no cellulite in the back of your legs anymore.
No, do you remember there used to be? At
There
the
used to be.
At the start, there used to be.
What sort of treatment did you get?
No treatment.
Did you buy one of Matt and Angela's
No lipo.
cleanse things or something? $500?
No.
Give me. Okay.
No, I didn't.
What about the dog? What's the little mutt doing? Tigsy.
Yeah, so like gaining fat on a high carb, high fruit lifestyle, is it possible? Well, look, firstly we need to determine whether it's actually fat, fluid, muscle, bone weight, because a lot of people are like, oh my god, I'm gaining fat, but are you really gaining fat? You know, we need objective measurements, and one that is probably the closest that we can get to accurate, which is still not completely accurate, is a DEXA scan.
Yeah. That's probably the best there is, but it's still pretty subjective because you can drink a gallon of water in a day and eat heaps of salt and put on 5-6 kilos of water weight in a day, but your body fat percentage will go down even though your body fat total grams hasn't changed. So it might be able to measure your body fat grams if you did it before and after, but otherwise it's a bit, you know.
Yeah, we kind of need something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, I'm gaining fat, but are you? You know, we need some sort of measurement.
That's why long term is always the most objective, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Where's the fat fruitarians or McDougall people?
There's no long-term, high-carb, raw vegan people who are fatties.
Well,
there isn't. They're lean beans.
So why do people say they've gotten obese on fruit?
Do people really say that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No. It's impossible to get obese on fruit. It is absolutely impossible. But, you know, we need to take into account a lot of things. Like, there's so many variables that contribute to people gaining weight. Okay, there's sodium. You know, how much sodium are you consuming or were you once consuming as well? There's also, if you're coming from an eating disorder, like I was, I had anorexia and bulimia, and I actually had low thyroid function.
Ah, thyroid, the good old T, thyroid.
Yeah. I had a blood test, it was diagnosed with low thyroid, they put me on medication, I was on that for about 6 months to a year, and guess what? You know, now I don't have any thyroid issues, it's not slowing me down at all, but because I had that problem and I came to this lifestyle, of course I was going to gain a little bit of weight, because I was coming from anorexia and bulimia, and you know, whenever you create a calorie deficit, you forcefully take, 1,000 calories, 1,500 calories away from what your body needs every day, then it's going to catch up. There's going to be a time where it rebounds and catches up. But is that is it the fruit making you fat?
No.
No.
So those people with thyroid issues, which is pretty common, unfortunately, I see a lot in the cycling community and that, and even myself had a few thyroid issues for a while because I was just, just doing stimulants and drugs, party drugs and shit like that, and that does have a long-term effect.
And your metabolism, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, and so, there's probably no people out there at all who haven't tried a diet.
Yeah.
Everyone's tried a diet. And most people are on a diet.
Yep.
At any time, they're on a diet at some stage. And I think the camera's shaking off.
I'm just shaking.
Cold?
A little bit.
Oh, he's cold. So everyone's been on a diet or they're on a diet. And then they come to this lifestyle and they start eating normally.
Yeah.
So their body has been yo-yoing.
Yep.
They've been in this yo-yo stage. And then all of a sudden they're getting sufficient calories. And their body's starting to heal to the water for healing purposes.
Hormonal purposes.
Definitely.
Beneficial.
We need to go through that stage before our body balances out. I mean, I'm living proof. I was, over 40 pounds heavier than now.
Yeah.
Over 40 pounds, that's a lot to drop in the toilet, basically.
I honestly, sincerely believe you would have become obese if you stayed on the paleo diet and all that. Same with me.
But the thing is,
we love food.
You can't stay on them, can you? Because it's so low carb that you just start to go crazy and you binge out all the time.
Yeah.
So it's not sustainable.
No.
And this is a lifestyle. We have to stop treating it like a diet. We have to get alive.
2-week fat clip cleanse.
Well, yeah, and we have to get alive. And realise that we're more than a number on the scales. That does not define us. A number on the scales or how tight our clothing fits is not what defines us.
Just show us again how tight your clothing is, though. Sean, show us
I'm
again.
wearing this
Show
to
us again.
demonstrate that fruit does not make you fat, carbs do not make you
You
fat.
can't hide anything. Swirl it around, baby. We've got to show the audience. We've got to drum it into them.
I feel this is necessary.
We've got to, and hey, you got a bit of a gut on there. You got some food in there or something, have you?
I have actually 10 bananas in here.
Nice. And how many litres of water in there? A couple of litres.
A couple of litres.
Nice physique.
I've got a guts.
Physique. You're
Who
getting.
is this guy?
You get no beast, mate. No more food for you.
He's joking, luckily.
Michelle
Don't
Bridges,
worry.
1,200 calories a day for 12 weeks. What a joke that is.
I just want all the ladies out there in particular to know that I totally feel for you. I know how freaking frustrating it is to be stuck in this diet world for years and years and years, and then comes this lifestyle, maybe gain a bit of weight and go, oh shit, you know, I'm gaining weight. Like, this isn't working. This is just like other diets. It's not. You have to go through a healing phase before your body balances out, but you will.
Yeah.
Trust me, you will. I see it all the time. There's no long-term, high-carb, raw vegan people.
I don't know. Let me just say some names, and you say fat or thin, fat or slim.
Yeah.
Me.
Slim.
You.
Slim.
Chris Randall.
Slim.
He lost 150 pounds. You know, so he might.
Yes, at the same time. Slim. Looks great.
Yeah, Doug Graham.
Slim.
Christina.
Slim.
Megan Elizabeth's lost a lot of weight.
Slim.
Who else have we got? There's a lot of people.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Chris Kendall. You know.
You don't have to be 100% raw to be slim. Okay, you don't have to. You have to.
What? So you can have a bit of KFC?
You have to be high carb.
What are the people we know who still eat a lot of fruit, but they eat a lot of KFC and they're still fat?
Well, they're not doing the program, are they? I
Okay.
think that's another case. I mean, definitely people do, have gained weight. Like I did as well. But I was yo-yo. I was in yo-yo mode.
You were.
Absolutely.
But the reality is, to be objective, after about 6 months of you being on the program, in July 2008, when I saw you again, you've been across Australia, you had changed. And then from then on, you just went down.
A lot of people have been asking that. When exactly how long did it exactly take for the weight to come off? So it took me a good couple of years to lose, the majority of the weight. And then it just started going down and down.
Did you do any juice fasting or feasting to lose the weight?
That's another thing. A good friend emailed me. She said, why am I putting on weight? And I'm like, I had a look at a diet. I'm like, you're having too many meals that are just juice for too long.
What, too much sugar?
Sugar is because there's not enough fibre. You're not getting enough calories. You're not getting enough sugar.
So green juices.
Yeah, a lot of those green juices, they can really send you back into
slow metabolism. Slow it down to like a slug crawl.
Yeah.
Well, Angela Stokes, man, she's put on a lot of weight. I saw one of the video clips recently, and sort of Matt Monarch had a bit of a side of her body, and she's put on a lot of weight. Quite sad.
Well, high-fat, raw, superfoods, juices,
colostrum, dairy, eggs, meat.
Eventually leads to weight gain.
For sure. Eventually it will.
Yeah. And
so go with long-term, yeah?
Yeah, go with long-term.
Long-term drug-free results.
And someone asked, like, when was the aha moment? That high-carb and high-calorie vegan was the... Okay, so that's my message today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to see you tomorrow, day 5. Got a good video lined up. And don't forget to go...
One more swirl, just in case you got fat in the video. Just in case you got fat in the video. Swirl it around.
Don't hurt yourself.